Let me ask you guys something honestly. When James Dolan leaves at halftime like he did last game, and when players-only meetings are happening, when league insiders start floating Karl-Anthony Towns' name in trade ideas, and when January completely unravels, that's not noise, that's pressure. The Knicks were 23-9 just about a month ago, and now they're 25-18, losers of 9 of their last 11 games, and nothing about this feels random anymore. So today, with the Nets coming into MSG, we're going to break down what's actually going wrong, why this feels bigger than just some bad shooting, why a Mike Brown firing is not happening anytime soon, and why a cat trade is being whispered but probably not pulled. Because this stretch is forcing the Knicks to answer real questions and do so fast. Now let's start with the thing that set Knicks Twitter on fire. Multiple reporters, including Steve Popper and James Edwards, reported that James Dolan did not return to his seat after halftime of the embarrassing loss to Dallas. And Knicks fans know this: when Dolan disappears mid-game, it's never meaningless. Now, this doesn't mean someone's getting fired tomorrow, but it does mean that eyes are wide open. Dolan does not micromanage basketball operations the way he used to, but when effort collapses, when body language slips, and when MSG gets quiet, he notices. This was not just a loss, but it was a home embarrassment in January during a slide that refuses to stop. And here's where Ian Begley's reporting matters. He said something very specific, quote, "This group is not tied together the way that their early success would suggest." That's a loaded sentence, but according to people around the team, players have not fully bought into their roles, there's confusion under Mike Brown's system, and some of these issues existed last year but have not been rooted out. This isn't about scheme, it's about acceptance. Winning early masked it, but losing exposes it. And when players do not fully accept who closes, who sacrifice touches, and who's asked to defend every night, you get inconsistency, you get effort swings, and you get frustration. And Ramona Shelburne just added another key layer. She reported today that Jalen Brunson called a players-only meeting after the Dallas loss, and this part matters most. Brunson told his teammates that they needed to find answers among themselves and not look to the coaching staff for the solution. That tells you two things at once. Number one, Brunson is leading. Number two, players know that this is not just on Mike Brown, and that's actually a good sign, not a bad one. Players-only meetings do not mean mutiny. They mean accountability, or at least the attempt at it, but they only work if actions follow. Now let's shut this down clearly, because Mike Brown is 3 months into a 4-year deal. There is zero appetite to fire him, and Stephen Bondy said it best, quote, "It would be reactionary and ill-advised." And here's the key: Bondy would know if the locker room had fully quit because he covers the team and is around them on the daily, but the fact that he isn't reporting that tells you everything. Brown is not the scapegoat. This front office believes in structure, not panic. Now let's address the elephant in the room: Karl-Anthony Towns. Knicks insider Steve Popper reported that league whispers have included Cat's name in conversations involving Memphis, Orlando, and Charlotte. And yes, his name did come up during Giannis-related discussions, but here's the important clarification: the Knicks are not currently shopping Cat. Chris Mannix also confirmed that the core is likely staying together this season, so why is his name even floating? The answer is because he's on a max deal, he's the easiest big swing lever, and when teams struggle, rivals call, not the other way around. This is outside pressure, not internal intent. Now, Popper said himself that a Cat deal by February 5th is unlikely. This stretch is not about one player, it's about alignment. The Knicks are still talented, still deep, and still structured, but talent does not survive this connection. You cannot defend without trust, you cannot sacrifice without clarity, and you cannot win in this league when everyone's waiting for someone else to fix it. The good news is that they have not panicked, they haven't blown it up, and they're still in control of their future. But tonight against Brooklyn at MSG, this is a tone-setting game, not for the standings, for the locker room. And if this group is going to turn it around, it starts now, not at the deadline. Let me know in the comments, is this just a January slump or something deeper the Knicks have still not solved? And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and sub to the channel for more Knicks news and updates you will not want to miss. It's been KNYT here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.